controls the spice controls the universe.
Hello, my name is Tom, and this is The Bunker. Now, Dune is a literary work that I am absolutely obsessed with. I have fond memories of reading it with my grandfather, and I often reread the books now. Now, when I found out Modiphius had made Dune Adventures in the Imperium, I knew that we had to give it a go. So, Dune Adventures in the Imperium. It's a 2D20 roleplay system made by Modiphius. Full disclosure, I bought this myself. Well, I say I bought it myself. I actually got it as a Christmas present for my family because I know how much I love Dune. So everything I'm going to say to you hasn't been paid for, hasn't been bought off. There's no cannoli going on here. And yeah, this is the first time I've opened it. Liz will just pop the thing off. So the book, first impressions, the book's beautiful. It's a real hardback rule book. And this is going to let you step into the world that Frank Herbert created. Okay, so we've got legendary Modiphius and Gale Force 9 have all come together on this, which is pretty impressive, isn't it? Okay, so the idea is obviously there are lots of different classes. You can create your own story, your own world. If you already know the 2D20 system, it's exactly what it says. You have a target number. You roll 2D20s, two 20-sided dice for those that don't play, and you have to essentially exceed that number. So you have introduction, know the universe, creating the house, creating your character, core rules, conflict, assets, games mastering, allies and adversaries, and Harvesters of Dune, which is a story, I believe, yeah. So, general theme of the game, you make your house, you make your characters all from that house, and then you see if you can survive in the political world, which is Dune. So what is a role-playing game? What is Dune? Yeah. Really cool, and there are lots and lots and lots of eras of play. An example of play, how the game works. I mean, just look at this. Know the universe, what the differences, the history of humanity. The artwork in this book is stunning. So even if you are interested in Dune, or you've just seen the movies, or you've just read the book, you know, this expands on things quite a lot. It shows you the real breadth of this world, and you know where humanity has got to over the causes of time and things like that. And obviously we all know that who controls the spice controls the universe. The main great houses are in there as well. House Corino, for those that don't know, the most powerful single house in the Lannister and thus the known universe, it is the Imperial House. House Harkonnen, the baddies out there I suppose, and House Atreides, and Paul comes from that house. This will sort of step into things that perhaps you don't know about the universe. So there's the Chum, it's like an industry basically. It's a combined Honnet, Ober, Advancer, Merchantiles. Essentially it's a big business that controls space. So it's board of directors and things like that. Very interesting. Spacing Guild. So one of the things, if you've only just seen the recent films, which are fantastic, and you know I love all of the adaptations. They've all got their own pluses and negatives. That is a guild navigator. So the guild navigators take so much spice, it actually alters them genetically, and they never sort of like land on planet again and things like that. So there's loads of really cool things. Order of the Mentats, you know, how they actually use their power, how the Mentat training is all about a juice. That's why they've got look like they've got lipstick on. It's because they drink all of this, you know, all this stuff up and stuff like that. Bene Gesserit, history of background of the Bene Gesserit, Truthsayers, medical school, the Suk medical school. So imperial conditioning means that they shouldn't be able to hurt people. Bene Talax, sword masters. There's lots of options on here. Planets are in here as well. Arrakis obviously is a main one. Politics Arrakis, about the Fremen, just some really, really cool stuff. Caladan, Gedry Prime, Ix, Kate Katane, wow, pretty cool. Lots and lots of different environments. So you don't have to be on Arrakis if you don't want to, but let's be honest, I'd rather be on Arrakis. So creating your house, and you can essentially have a nascent house, a house minor, a house major, or a great house. Now, depending on what you create as your group when you build your house, that is going to affect your game, because it means you have more enemies, more difficulties, perhaps more resources, but there's more people that are going to be out to get you. A nascent house has no starting threat for the games master. A minor house has 1 per player, and so on. Domains. So having established the general level of your house, we now 10 at what it produces. What is your house known for? And there's lots of different things. Expertise, art, espionage, farming, military, politics, Canley, religion, science. What's your home world? What's your banner look like? What traits does your household? You know, what level of the Bene Gesserit involved in your house? Who's the ruler? Do they have a consort? Envoys, advisors, scholars, swords masters? And this is something that you can all take. And then you can also roll up your enemies, hatred, reasons, things like that. Very, very, very cool. You then create your characters to set them within the story. Things like that. You know, why are you there? What do you believe in? What drives your character? Very cool. Lots of cool things in there. What ambitions do you have? Examples of character creation. So you've got sister of the Bene Gesserit, a Fremen, so you can be a Fremen, a Mentat, Spacing Guild agent, a Suck Doctor. You can have, you know, archetypes where they give you an idea as to what traits you would already have. Fantastic. And then there's some examples, look. So we've got a Cara Malay. Interesting. And on and on and on. And it tells you the rules, momentum, threat, how to sort of progress through the game. I'm not going to go through everything in here because obviously we will record some sessions of this game because it looks incredible. But there's also another way you can start. So there's also a box set. Now, I got all of mine in one go because, hey, I'm a massive fan, so people basically just bought everything from me, I think. So, Agents of Dune, the role-playing game campaign experience. Now this is a box set you can get. Read this first. It's an experience in a box, basically. And you already have a house set up. What if you ruled Arrakis? Yeah, you ain't gonna last long. So you've got character folios in the box, an adventure, which I won't open and spoil, card decks, asset cards, different things, dice. You get a core rulebook copy as PDF as well, handouts, trackers, maps. It's a full experience in a box. My dearest children, by now you have heard the news that our house has been chosen by the Emperor to take over all spice production operations on Arrakis, called Dune. Really nice book. That's a nice thick book. Agents of Dune adventure book. I won't go through all of it. Look, just give you an idea. It's lovely, well written. Helped the games master quite a way. And we have, oh wow, A4s about your characters, your backgrounds, what you believe in, and it's got a cheat sheet on the back. That's really cool. So we've got Shizu Nagara, who's the martial noble. Play this character you've been in charge and enjoy dueling and combat. Okay, cool. Jiru Nagara. You play this character you can enjoy socialising and charming your adversaries. I'm seeing a family connection here, yeah? Look at this. This is cool. Really cool. Natalia Khan, who's going to be a Mentat, I should imagine, because I don't really... Yeah. Play this character if you enjoy using your intellect to solve problems. Okay, very, very, very cool. Zafia Callis, who's the swords master. And play this character if you enjoy combat and swashbuckling. Phenomenal. Okay. Awesome. There's always a Bene Gesserit, isn't there? Alice Dominica, Bene Gesserit spy mistress, I should say, shouldn't it? Spy master. Play this character if you enjoy manipulating secrets and destroying your opponents through guile and stealth. Okay. So we've got threat tracker. Okay, right. So there's an actual threat tracker. Spice harvesting tracker. Harken and assistance. No, you're all right. Arrakis. Oh wow. This is really nice. That's like a little tour guide. Report begins. These are handouts for the game. Okay, so I'm not going to read those. I'm just going to go like that. token sets for spice, momentum, threat. Yeah, really cool. Nice card stock, and I think that is an enormous map of. It's maps. Okay, yeah. Dice, spice dice, yes. Little bases for your standees, and then cards, which are, I think, things like, yeah, like a dart gun. They're items, are they? Things like that. Hunter Seeker, moon necklaces. So they're things you can hand out. I'm not going to go into full detail because my group will probably be watching this. But what a cool box and a cool way to start your world experience in the Dune role-playing game. So the last thing all good games need is a Games Master's toolkit. So I got one of them as well. Yeah, gives you a bit more information as a Games Master. Wilderness survival, just ideas, I guess, just to generate and run your games. Things, you know, cool things that your players can get up to or get intertwined in, and, you know, random characters they might meet and, you know, be involved in, making the right decisions, helping to sort of let them tell their story, but also so you can enjoy it as well. And there's also some interesting sort of characters in there as well. Pretty cool. So if you're GM, grab that. And then obviously you get a screen, which is really cool. The Games Master screen gives you an idea how to play the game, all of the rules that you're going to need there for story hooks, and one map of Arrakis. Very, very, very cool. There we go. We're really excited to start our adventures in the world of Dune and the universe of Dune. And yeah, what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed that video. We love making content for you and really thank you for your support. If you want to learn more about the bunker, head over to tomstabletopbunker.com, where you can not only purchase some lovely new models if you're within the UK, you can also find our links to Discord and also our Patreon if you should wish to contribute. Thank you to all of our patrons, past, present and future, for the support they offer the bunker. It is truly epic and is lining up 2024 to be a fantastic year. Thank you.
われるかの世界この業界の